Alrighty guys, sorry, this is going to be live take 2. So, alright, if you're with me again, happy weekend, happy holiday season. We're going to do this again. I'm actually going to keep the cards that I pulled out in the first live reading. I had a bit of a tech difficulty, so we're restarting it and we're going to use the same cards and get into it a little bit deeper. So this weekend, obviously the sun is still in Sagittarius. The moon is moving from Cancer and into Leo. So I think that's actually happening on Saturday, which is today. So we have a bit of a void moon situation today. Do let me know, guys, how that Gemini full moon fared for you guys. You know, what it brought up for you, what happened maybe. It's pretty interesting, if not extremely powerful feeling, full moon on my end at least. So, pretty good one for the last full moon of the decade here. Let's talk about these cards that came up. And again, like I said, I already have them out because I had a little bit of tech difficulties when I tried to do the live reading the first round here. So if you're in the chat, hey, what's up? Nice to have you here. The first card out is 10 of Cups. It's a great weekend, guys. It's a weekend filled with love, celebration, truly connecting in the heart, and just a great general sense of happiness, harmony, and camaraderie. Hi, hola. So it's a really good feeling this weekend. There's really good vibes. Not only do we have the 10 of Cups in this reading, we have the 3 of Cups later on, and the 4 of Wands. That's a lot of celebration. That's a lot of getting together, probably with loved ones and people that we want to celebrate with, and that we could, again, be celebrating some pretty big milestones with. There is, again, a lot of love just to this reading. I love it. In between some of these, you know, after we get the 10 of Cups for your general energy, we do have the 6 of Swords moving right into that 3 of Cups. So we're leaving the past in the past, anything negative, anything that held us back, and we're really coming into this wonderful place of celebration, of being on the same page, of, for some of you, taking a relationship to a really beautiful place. You know, we're in alignment, we're on the same page, we feel the same way kind of energy, and it feels very equal, especially when you get that 4 of Wands later on and ending it with that 3 of Pentacles. Now that's great foundations. That's great foundations for aligned, harmonious energy here, aligned, harmonious relationships. For some of you, you could be getting to, you know, the committing part of a relationship. I don't want to, you know, say proposals and stuff, but we do feel very in harmony and in happiness with our partner if we're in a relationship. The moon does throw up some interesting energy here, and I want to talk about that. But for me, the moon really just kind of magnifies the fears, and that could just be, again, that full moon energy coming up from that Gemini full moon to bring out our fears a little bit, bring out some, you know, oh, maybe I'm not ready for this. I don't know, why would this person, you know, want to get to know me? Or now if I have to get into this relationship, if I have to get to this place, I'm going to have to show my true self in some way. I'm going to have to get over something from the past. I'm going to have to really face a bit of a demon in my life here that I didn't even realize had as much power as it now does. So let's pull some clarifiers. Pull some clarifiers for this weekend. Feels really good though. Yes, we have the little bit of fear, but compared to all this other energy, which is very grounded and happy and celebrating in the present, it's really, really good. So let's get a little bit of clarification here. We need to know that will be happening this weekend. And guys, if you didn't know, I am taking half off of all of my 20-minute and longer readings for the remainder of 2019, so take advantage of that. And you can book a reading for a friend or for yourself. Hit me up with an email. All the information is right below this video in the description box. So let's check this out here. Ooh. There are lessons of self-mastery here. There is growth. I knew it was going to be something like this. Okay. Interesting. This is a situation for some of you that has been confusing in the past, and yet it comes to a certain sense of clarity today. And I don't mean that like in a negative, I mean not in a negative way, clarity. It's good. And I know that I probably don't have the best demeanor saying that, but I mean, after you get the Strength card right here, which is, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that the live is so bad at lighting. I don't understand why that happens, because whenever I shoot it without live, it's fine. Hi, Aronia. It's really nice to have you here too. So this is the Strength card. I know you guys are going to have a hard time seeing it, so I'm just going to have to hold them up like this, I guess, because it's overcast and I don't know, live on YouTube is terrible with lighting for God knows what reason. But Strength is a card again of self-mastery, of growth, of really overcoming something that once, you know, took power away from us in our life, overcoming an obstacle, something that really held us back here. You know, it's having the courage and the perseverance to keep going through something, to overcome a fear, to overcome a weakness, and put it really in its place there. And not so much in a hard, painful, mean kind of way. It's, you know, using the soft touch. I mean, the way she holds the lion, the way Strength holds a lion in almost every tarot deck, you know, is very loving. It's with a nice pet, like, you know, it's, the lion is free and she's just allowed to kind of chill next to it and pet it. And that takes a lot of building trust, of building foundational faith and energy there, in a relationship or in any situation. So this situation is called for you to have faith, to have perseverance, and to overcome a fear of yours. And I do feel that it's almost like for some of you, it's kind of funny, but it's like in the face of love, I'll do anything. I'll let it go. I'll move through this because I know that the Ten of Cups is there. I know that it's just, you know, some Four of Wands territory. This is somebody or something that I really do feel connected with and that I do want to see myself end up with, or, you know, at. If it's a goal, not a relationship, you know, again, you want to go for something that you love. And this situation is called for you to have perseverance, have courage. So yes, it can be applied in both of those kinds of areas here. But for those of you particularly in love situations, we get the Seven of Swords right after that. And I know it's going to be really hard to see him, and I'm sorry guys, live is not as cool as I thought it would look. It always makes the lighting super bad. But Seven of Swords, he's my sneaky, you know, fox in the hen house kind of energy. He's doing something behind closed doors. There's things that have been going on behind closed doors in this situation. And the Five of Cups here, I'm glad that you're resonating, Ronia. The Five of Cups right here does bring up that sadness, and I wouldn't, you know, have that kind of weird feeling and bring all this up if, you know, the Four of Cups wasn't right next to it, along with the Queen of Wands, who came out neither reverse nor upright. And I don't really know how to take that. You know, it feels like this situation has probably had a lot of frustration, had a lot of energy blockages. You know, there have been frustrations in terms of our energy, in terms of communication, in terms of trying to write this to get it back on track. It has been frustrating, and we're kind of feeling a lack of energy in the face of what we really don't know, and the energy it's taking to hide our frustration, hide our discomfort about it. But the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups does talk about moving forward. You know, we might not be happy. It's interesting because it kind of goes backwards, but it does take us to a place where if we are willing to open our eyes and see some of the options that are at our feet at this time, to see, you know, how we can kind of move beyond this, then we can. But we're not happy about it. I will say we're not happy about the options in terms of how we want to move forward today. We're not happy about not knowing things. We're not happy about the whole hiding game. There seems to be a bit of a game to all of this as well. Again, especially so if this is a love situation, it feels a bit like, yes, there's celebration, there's happiness here, but on the lower spectrum of it, there are mind games and there are power plays. And the Queen of Swords kind of has to sit back there and just think. She's very solemn usually, and especially so in this deck, and she's got this Dove of Peace. And very much like Libra, you know, we're trying to find the balance, trying to find the peace in this, but we need to sit back and watch the situation kind of unfold on its own. So I would say this weekend, it might be good. Yes, it's good to go out there and have some fun and celebrate and find ways to connect, but it's also on that lower spectrum, if we're not communicating the real feelings, if it's more of an external, let's celebrate and have fun and do this and do that, on a deeper level, we're still grappling with this Seven of Swords situation that we do seem to be mourning. Feeling of not knowing, the feeling of not being able to communicate and not knowing at all, again, where this is even going. Strength and, oh, okay. I love this as a message here. Perfect way to end it. Strength and the Four of Swords. Faith, patience, take a break, take some rest. It would really help it would help and strengthen your courage, your perseverance to all of this, to kind of take a step back again and rest. Be the Queen of Swords. Take a break this weekend. Find some way to rest. Find new ways also to, again, find your courage about this situation. Find whatever it is that you need to do in your own time here that'll help you move through this. That will help you, again, put the line in its place. Put the thing that feels like chaos, which feels very much like it has a lot to do with this. You know, Seven of Swords, Five of Cups, Four of Cups. You're putting it in its place by taking a step back and resting and just letting things kind of happen the way they are meant to happen. You need to take a step back. Take a break. Watch how a situation might play out and maybe not make any really big moves. Build your foundation. Oh, thank you so much. Who did that? I just noticed. Hi, thank you, Aronia. That's so nice. All right, let's see what else we get here. Ooh, playfulness from the Romance Angels Oracle deck. Thank you. That's so kind. And release your ex. All right, have a sense of playfulness as you release your ex. For some of you, maybe it's that as you're stepping into this new and fun energy, meeting new people, possibly new romantic interests, especially at parties, you want to be open to that. Don't let the past, especially the ex, hold you up here. Have a sense of playfulness. Release your ex. Like, what a good message. I just feel like if some of you are going out to parties and you're worried, oh my God, that they're going to be there and I have to like make myself look good and do all this, and it's, don't even think about it. Release them. Do what's good for you. This is the time to recapture romance, and it feels like it wants to be recaptured. You have love and romance and all this really nice energy in this reading. I mean, the Ten of Cups is the overall energy card. That's all rainbows and sunshine. Okay, let's pull a Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle to finish this out here. And do check out your love readings, guys. Do check out your monthlies. If you haven't, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe. Ooh. Okay, this is a good weekend. I know that there's some weirdness that's kind of, again, percolating out. You know, it's like kind of falling out like, I really don't know how to describe it any other way, so whatever. Laugh at me if you feel. Skull of Flowers. This is a really good card to really end this up here. Creating through the ashes. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend, all right? Have a beautiful weekend. It's the holiday season. Go drink some hot cocoa, even if where you live is hot, like me. So sometimes we wish for a life different from the one we have, and that can mean radical change. Sometimes to have that new life, everything falls apart to make it so, and that can be uncomfortable. We may lose our relationships, or they may change. We might lose a job, have to move house, or become ill. All big events that lead to a reassessment of the how of our lives. The Skull of Flowers illustrates that there is a sureness and yet a rawness to creating again, to starting afresh. Sometimes the universe gives us a blank slate to work from, so we can build what we really want rather than just settling for less. The Skull of Flowers celebrates not just a kind of phoenix energy, but an energy of success and full bloom through adversity. This is a really beautiful message. We're creating through the ashes, literally. I mean, I love the way the oracle cards came out to kind of sum up this reading, and I hope you guys did too. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you all have wonderful weekends, the rest of your weekend, because I know it's probably already halfway through Saturday, and for those of you in other parts of the world, probably much later. So apologize for this being late. I thought it'd be fun to do a live, but we'll see about next weekend. If you like the lives, put it in the comments, and let me know how it resonates and what it brought up for you guys, all right? Especially so the Gemini full moon. How was that for you guys? Let me know. I want to know, because it was crazy. For a lot of people, a lot of weird things on the, peripheries of life, I just feel like happened as well. But anyways, have a wonderful weekend, guys. Thanks so much. Namaste.